Shalom. I would like to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Akakadash, the bonus of the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace to the whole full light scattered abroad at the four corners of the earth. Okay, so I think that I'm going to title this video, Babylon will be a wasteland inhabited by creatures, or something along those lines. But as y'all can see here, I have a article from Popular Mechanics, and the title of it is "The Dogs of Chernobyl Are Experiencing Rapid Evolution. Studies Suggest." Now, evolution is a theory, it cannot be proven. But what's really interesting about this article is that researchers have found that there's a difference between the DNA of the dogs that live in Chernobyl and the dogs that don't live in Chernobyl. Okay? Now, if you're familiar with the history of Chernobyl, you would know that it's an area that's affected by radiation. And so it's really interesting how the dogs have been able to maintain a population despite the radiation. And so, like I said, the scientists have found that there's a difference between the DNA of the dogs that live there and the dogs that don't live there. So that really lets you know that there's a difference between the DNA of animals and the DNA of humans, because humans don't even live in that area. They fled years and years ago. And so it's inhabited by just animals. So I'm not even gonna read this article. I pretty much summed it up for y'all. But if y'all want, y'all could go ahead and read it for yourselves. So let me just jump to the scriptures. This is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 10. And when you read this, this is speaking about Babylon the Great, aka America. And this is a prophecy that hasn't come to pass yet. So Isaiah 34 and 10. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. So this is speaking about post-destruction of Babylon, right? And what's really going to destroy this place is the missiles from World War III. And not only just the missiles, but also the chariots, also known as so-called UFOs, because they're going to be, doing damage as well, with the concentrated fire and the laser beams. You see, this place is going to be wiped out, man. And so, next verse. But the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it, the owl also, and the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. So this lets you know that only desert-like creatures are going to be inhabiting Babylon once this place is destroyed. And so that line of confusion means that you're not even going to be able to tell where from where or what from what, because this place is just going to be completely, utterly destroyed, man. I mean, it's like I said, it's not going to be inhabited by people, so there's not going to be anyone left that's going to try to build up this place again. And not only that, but you have to take into account the radiation, because humans they can't withstand that radiation level, man. They can't do it. And so let's continue on. Verse 12. They shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there, and all her princes shall be nothing. And thorns shall come up in her palaces, nettles and brambles and fortresses thereof, and it shall be an habitation of dragons and a court for owls. Y'all remember the movie I Am Legend? You know what I'm saying? Where all the plants just started growing wild and crazy. because there's nobody there to maintain it. You understand? The wild beasts of the desert shall also meet with the wild beasts of the island, and the satyr shall cry to his fellow, and the screech owl also shall rest there, and find herself a place of rest. There shall be the great owl, there shall the great owl make her nest, and lay, and hatch, and gather under her shadow. There shall there shall vultures also be gathered, every one with her mate. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. For my mouth it had commanded, and the spirit it had gathered them. Meaning that all the prophecies that are written in the Bible are going to come to pass. Even the prophecies of old that already came to pass, they're valid. And so, for the Most High to speak a prophecy or to have a prophecy written and it not come to pass, that would just make the Most High seem as though he's a liar, right? And so you better believe that these prophecies are going to come to pass, and you can't match the Bible with any other Bible because, well, not with any other Bible, but with any other book, right? Because the Bible is the only book that has valid prophecies, man. All right? This tells you the past and the future. So anyway, I think I'm going to end off on that note. Hope y'all found this video edifying. Shalom.